a headhunter went unto Damascus. The Bible says he heard of a man called Eliezer. Can I prophesy and tell you a little bit about Eliezer? Eliezer was not just a right-handed man. Eliezer was an architecture in the land of Damascus. So the reason why Abraham had to travel all the way to Damascus, he wanted a man who had a global visibility, a man that was going to help you to build the city, to build the family, and the generation that God had said and prophesied in his life. So when Eliezer of Damascus came into the life of Abraham, Abraham absorbed Eliezer as his own son. The Bible says when Abraham was about to die, he said unto Eliezer, ours is no longer a relationship, it's an experience. That's why Abraham said unto God that how long am I going to stay with Eliezer? You promised that a seed is going to come from my loins. Is Eliezer going to inherit my inheritance? And God said unto Abraham, that out of you shall come a seed. The Bible says when Isaac came, can I prophesy like a figure? When Isaac came, Abraham was about to depart and go to Damascus. Abraham called Eliezer of Damascus and said, we want to make a covenant. Why? Because we have an experience together. When my child wants to marry, don't take a wife for him in this city. I want you to go to my city and look for a wife for him. Why is it Eliezer is tasked with the task to go and look for a wife for Isaac? We have never heard that Eliezer was married. There were sisters that were there that could have gone on aunties. But Abraham knew that Eliezer was not just a man that was ordinary. He was a global power. So the Bible says that when Isaac wanted to marry him, Eliezer said unto Isaac, I made a covenant with your father that I'm going to go back to Jerusalem so that I look for a wife for you. The Bible says when Eliezer was about to enter Canaan, he was met with the women at the well, the young women that were mature and that were ready for marriage. The Bible says all of them, they had gallons. Then he asked him for water and he was given water. But now Eliezer understood the vision of Abraham, that Abraham has got global visibility. He is not just an ordinary man, he is a father to many nations. The Bible says women were waiting for a woman called Rebecca. Come on, I have Rebeccas in this house. The Bible says Eliezer asked it, what's so special about this young woman called Rebecca? The Bible says the young women, girls and dancers, they said Rebecca she's a woman of dimensions. She's a woman that is full of power, stamina and glory. Whenever she comes, she's the one who feeds these camels. You know that if you read and study about camels, they drink a lot of waters. One camel can